He wore tailored suits, drove flashy cars, and shook hands with the most powerful men in Zimbabwe. But behind the designer sunglasses was a storm building. This is the story of Mike Chimombe, the man who rose through the ranks of politics and business only to fall into the abyss of one of Zimbabwe's most shocking corruption scandals. It all began with goats. Yes, goats. A government initiative meant to empower rural farmers with livestock was turned into a multi-million-dollar fraud operation. And at the center of it all, Mike Chimombe and his longtime associate, Moses Mpofu. The pair allegedly formed a ghost company, black-decked livestock and poultry farming, and landed a lucrative government contract to deliver 85,000 goats. But only 4,000 ever arrived. The rest? Gone, along with US $7.7 million in taxpayer money. Prosecutors say Chimombe forged tax clearance certificates, lied about compliance, and walked away with a fortune. But when it was time to face justice, he didn't walk at all. Instead, he came in an ambulance. Claiming severe illness, he delayed his own trial again and again and again. Judges dragged him to court in March 2025, sick or not. But behind the courtroom drama was a man already surrounded by shadows. Chimombe wasn't just a businessman, he was deeply tied to Zimbabwe's ruling party, ZANU-PF, once a national youth leader, later expelled. A kingmaker turned kingpin? In 2021, he was accused of behaving like a warlord, disrupting party meetings, sponsoring chaos. And when he visited the president in jeans, the backlash was swift. Then came the whispers. In 2025, Mike and his co-accused tried to drag controversial businessman Wicknell Chivayo into court as a witness. But suddenly, they changed their minds. Some say Chimombe knows too much. Election irregularities, drug rings, secrets buried so deep they could bring down giants. But none of that was proven. Only whispered in the dark corners of the internet. As the walls closed in, even his family life crumbled. Rumors say his wives left, children scattered, and a scandal that would rock most homes. Chimombe allegedly fathered a child with his wife's own sister. Once celebrated, now detained. A man who held power in one hand and chaos in the other. Is he a criminal mastermind, a political scapegoat, or just another player who flew too close to the sun? The Mike Chimombe story is far from over. Subscribe for more gripping stories from Africa's untold corners. This is Dark States, where power meets consequence.